So I think what is probably going to end up happening on this channel is it's probably just going to develop naturally or organically, and how I feel that needs to come out. I'm hoping that I have wonderful things to report. I'm hoping that my life progresses in a positive way. YouTube, you are the last of priorities. I hate to tell you that, but you are. Saver when he was in my life. But he pushed me to have to go public. He pushed me to be able to put myself out there because I felt like nobody was understanding, and I had to make that community. I had to make those networking. I had to find the people in this fucked up world. You know from your own demons how hard it is to be okay with the body you're given. It's even worse when you're a parent. His care and his attention is all that I push myself for. I don't eat, he does. I don't sleep, he does. I get on the floor and play with him even when I'm not feeling well. It's because he's my son. And you guys get to see my son, you know. Initially, I didn't even want to put him out there. But you all see. He is just such a little character. And yes, by the time he's 5 and he's able to speak for himself, if he says, Mom, take all those videos down, I don't want you putting those out, you know, or whatever. If he just doesn't want to be on camera, I respect that. My son has a right to speak for himself. So, yes, he can't speak for himself fully, and that's why I'm not putting him out there all the time. But the few occasions that I do let him say hello to all of you people, it's because you guys have been living vicariously through my life. And if you're chronically ill, you also personally know this has been hard. You know from your own demons how hard it is to be okay with the body you're given. It's even worse when you're a parent. I don't eat, he does. I don't sleep, he does. I get on the floor and play with him even when I'm not feeling well. It's because he's my son. He needs that. So, there are days where I'm not going to post a video where I say, hey, I want to post a video, and I can't. There are going to be days where I take 4 to 5 days, maybe weeks, to edit a video. But that's what I have to do so that my normal stays a normal. I can't push my body to extremes of affecting the care of my child. So, YouTube, you are the last of priorities. I hate to tell you that, but you are. My Instagram is pretty much the first place that I post, and probably the last place I post every single day. So, my Facebook account, the link on my Instagram, it's there because I'm not as efficient with posting on YouTube as much as I want to. So, there are going to be things that are on Instagram that are not on YouTube. There are going to be things that are on Facebook that are not on either YouTube or Instagram. And that's to your discretion to follow me. If you care enough to follow this situation and how it progresses, that's on you to go and click the like button and whatnot. I'm just going to put it out there the way it feels organically proper. And when it comes to topics and subjects about sex, relationships, really anything that I decide I want to actually put out there, you guys will find out. Because I'm not going to continue to edit the situation in which I feel could be helpful to someone else. If it feels like a learning tool or a time marker, you know, a timestamp to what is going on in my health, then yeah, you're going to see a video. It's the way I got to do it. So, after 10,000 posts on Instagram and 1,000 videos on YouTube and 5 years of doing this, you guys have seen my eyebrows cut off, you've seen my acne, you've seen no makeup, you've seen all kinds of videos because it's real. It's my raw truth. And in reference to MsChronicChronicles, I'm very very much interested in probably the next, I'd say next year. I'm trying to get to this point where I'll probably be moving away from YouTube's platform fully and bringing it to my own website. When will that happen? How will that happen? I have no idea what even physical mobility capability I will have in the coming months and years. So all of this is just, this is what I want, but what I want isn't always there, isn't always possible. What I would really like is to have a normalcy. I don't have a normalcy. It's a fight. It's an everyday fight. Like, I know that my neck and my head are hurting because of my neck. And I know that the frustrations and anxiety that I have aren't going to change. I know that. They are what they are because I don't like dealing with that this is my reality. This is the face to my situation. That's another reason why I change my hair so often, why I change my look so often, is that, you know what? Sometimes you don't want to look in the face of that person anymore. Sometimes you do want to look at another person that you can try to get to know this new developing person that I am. You know, I really am doing the best that I can with the circumstances that I have. I feel very lucky to have this platform to be able to share it on. And the others. But not a lot of people get that, and not a lot of people understand it, and a lot of people judge me for it. A lot of people think that Rachel's lost her mind. Why she gotta see herself talking? Let me tell you something. It hurts to talk right now. My head hurts right the fuck now. And it's not gonna stop. It hurts my jaw, it hurts here, it hurts here, it hurts in the back of my neck, it hurts down my back. I'm sweating because I'm in pain. It's what it is. I couldn't imagine being touched right now sexually. And I mean that with all love and respect, meaning that my body is hurting so much that, like, to have to explain to somebody I don't feel so great when you say you have a headache, you know, dating isn't easy for me. I can't wait till there's a man out there that gets me and respects that I have all these struggles. You know, I've even made peace recently with the man that I chose to start vlogging because he was abusive. He knows about this channel. I'm pretty sure he's even watching. But, you know, I mean, he's now been sent links to some of the videos where he was snuck in there. And I'm not pointing it out. I'm just saying there's been so much that has, like, developed in the last 5 years that for me to even say what I just said, that the man that was abusive and I decided to start a YouTube, it's true. That's why all this started. I started making videos in 2012 in Louisiana because I was living with a man who was very mentally abusive. He wasn't physical, but he was mental. And unfortunately, he didn't understand how sick I was. I didn't understand how sick I was, and even his words to me recently were, Rachel, I feel like if I had just kind of stuck through it and maybe, you know, we could have gotten diagnosis, something could have been different. I know he still cares for me, and I sure as hell care for him in the sense that he was a big part of my life and probably a lifesaver when he was in my life. But he pushed me to have to go public. He pushed me to be able to put myself out there because I felt like nobody was understanding and I had to make that community. I had to make those networking. I had to find the people in this fucked up world who got it. And then that's where I found you lovely people from the chronic illness community. And when I first started vlogging, I thought I was going to die. I was told that I probably had a few years, that they didn't know when I was going to pass away, but they knew that my liver was going into cirrhosis. So because it was in the edges of cirrhosis, that wasn't great, that wasn't a good future, and that didn't really give us a good, clear point of if I was even a candidate for any treatment at the time. There was no cure at the time when I started vlogging. There was nothing. I'll need to be doing an updated video about my liver so that you guys can get real big clear on that one. But now that I'm even, like, dealing with that, like, I have to deal with this body for the rest of my life now because it's the only body I got. And I'm not going to be killed by my liver disease. Thank you, God. I am going to be here for my son. My friend I mentioned isn't going to have to most likely take guardianship of my son if I pass away. You know, those are things that are really hard to deal with, but they're here. They are my life. So, I've got a good portion of family that are following me. I've got a good portion of friends that are following me here on YouTube and other platforms. And if you're here and you're being supportive, I really am so utterly appreciative of your love and respect. It's not easy. It is hard. It's really hard not to just delete the channel at times. And the reason I mean that is it's like, what would that look like for me if I just decided to go off the face of the earth and just, I'm going to be a mom, I'm going to wash my dishes every day, I'm going to just do it. That would do no justice for this sentence of hell I have been given. Zero justice. I don't like feeling alone, and it sure as hell does half the time when you're in this kind of pain, when you're in this kind of unanswered questions. And so I know what that feels like 5 years ago. I'm positive there is somebody else on the screen one day. Somebody else out there. If not today, maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, maybe 5 years. Who will be graciously appreciative of the fucking fact that I have put all these details out there. For their own struggle, for their own hell, for their own pain. You're not alone. When it comes to chronic illness, nobody needs to completely understand someone else's pain. They just need to understand pain. That's what chronic illness, in my opinion, and chronic pain really boils down to. If you can have some sympathy for someone else struggling, then you get it. And if you don't, you're a normal person who doesn't have any problems. That's actually the lie of your own mind, because you have mental illness if you think you're wonderful. Nobody's perfect, and that's just truly what it comes down to, is nobody's perfect. So, whether it's a diagnosed issue or you're really fucked up just from your own fucking life struggle, whatever it may be, I'm here because I understand. And I'm not alone, and I know that. So, to not be alone, to be able to share it, it's just that kind of important. Again, I go with my gut on all that I do. And I just think that this is a time in my life where the shoe has fallen off. And here we go. So what's the truth? Take your shoes off and let's put our feet up on the couch. Because metaphorically, I now have answers. And I now have a plan. What does that define of the future? I have zero understanding of. I don't know. It just means that this isn't the end of my struggle. It's probably the very, very, very first chapter. The way I feel about the frustration of all of it, though, is like I do wish I could have sued the living shit out of every goddamn doctor who fucked me over. I do feel that way. But then it goes back to, like, what the hell would taking their money do for me? Nothing. So, until I have other reasons to believe that I need to go get an attorney, which I have been playing with ideas quite a bit. I mean, even just retaining an attorney because of the fact that this malpractice, it's what it feels like a malpractice. Like, the fact that it's been almost a year that they didn't even give me the information about the spinal stenosis is pretty troublesome. So leave some comments below. What would you do if you were in my circumstances in this long history of drama? What would you do? Would you get disgusting and, angry or what would you do? I don't know. It's just the struggle has got to get to some point where I feel like I'm not just told what's wrong with me and they actually try to help me. That's what I really, really want. It makes me scared a little bit that, I could very well lose all function. It could kill me. A surgery could kill me. There's lots of things that now are, in my brain. That's why it's a new whole reason for me to be here on YouTube, because the story has a new chapter. And me, the defining character, I have to do what I have to do to be able to make sure that the players in this situation, say doctors, family, friends, whatever, are completely on the same page with me. That this isn't about what is the right word? media exposure so much as it is defining what is actually going on. What is the objective of me YouTubing these days? Of defining exactly what I hope I accomplish by doing all these fucked up videos of me not feeling great. You know, I mean, I don't know. If you're somebody that's completely well and likes to watch me suffer, that's pretty sick. If you're somebody who's suffering yourself and finally feel results of understanding, well, you're welcome. Yeah. So, what I also will be doing in the future is getting a little bit more enthralled with my art with you guys and showing a bit more of what's going to be happening. This painting's not even close to finish. We've already had that conversation on Instagram. But this painting right here will be getting more work, and I'm probably going to start putting this camera, which is 21 megapixels. Sorry, you get to see every fucking porn bag. But I tried to install my wireless camera, and for some reason the app company that it is associated with doesn't work anymore. Meaning they stopped working on the app and have not, what's the right word? Maintenance the app. So it's got all kinds of errors. It reloads, it starts up and ends, and it doesn't connect with the Wi-Fi of the camera. So, meaning my 21 megapixels wireless, like GoPro kind of thing that has no mic, that I was going to put on my painting, now I don't even know how to use it. So when it comes to finding another way to vlog, I might have to use my camera from my cell phone to do a vlog, which would be a front facing, and then take the footage from this camera, which would be behind me as I paint, and that's what I would be showing you guys. So that's an idea, that's a big possibility, and that's probably what's going to end up happening. Now, showcasing clips of Colorado, my art, my health, the doctors, everything, my son, it's all going to be a jumble. It is my life that I'm going to continue to put out there. So, when and how and where I put it out there, you probably should subscribe to everything and follow everything if you really want to stay in the loop. Because I don't really know how else to objectively put it out there than that. You know, if you care, you'll show through the fabric of how you respond to what I put out there content-wise. If I get another email that's, you know, contradictory to understanding exactly why I YouTube, I'll delete it, because that's what I do. I don't need to explain it to people who are ignorant as fuck. Nope, won't and will not, and I won't start now. Let me drink this last little bit of coffee, and I need to go lay down. I don't feel good. How am I going to vlog oh, I know what I forgot. Okay, so also one last little note. Hold on, cheers. Okay, so I have joined YouNow. It's a live streaming place. It's even linked onto my main account on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube and on Instagram, I think I also made a link to the actual, I couldn't even tell you what it is right now. My head hurts so bad, but basically what it is I'm going to be streaming. When I stream, live stream, I may go ahead and do token talks then. But when it comes to recording and doing token talks, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. I'm not even sure. Do you guys miss my token talks? Do you miss it? I really want to know. Comment below. If you're a new subscriber, please say hi. Comment below. I am actually approachable. You definitely can leave a comment. And 99% of the time I will respond, even if you're trying to market your stupid music. But you know what? I might use it too. So, put your links below. The only people that I'm going to basically kick to the curb that are on my social media platforms are haters and trolls. I'm not an idiot. I've been doing this for 5 years. I can definitely tell the difference. All you got to do when it comes to trolls that are notorious for trolling is go straight to their Google Plus page. Take a look how they associate with other YouTubers. If they have a pattern of hate, then they're a YouTuber troll. If they're just someone who is opinionated, then give them a fucking bone. Meaning, let them be as who they are. We do live in America. We do live amongst Nazis and haters. It is real. That's another topic I will be touching on very soon, about my political views about what's going on in the United States regarding to healthcare, regarding to the president, regarding to everything. Police, everything. Racism, everything. I am going to get a lot more loud about that. So the controversy of how I believe and what I have to say, I'm not just a sick person, I am a person who has a lot of opinions. And I am a mom, so generationally, I have brought a child into this fucked up world, and unfortunately I have to defend the situation. What the fuck politics-wise I believe should be changed in this corrupt little universe we live in called the United States. Woo! Yeah. Last little point. There was a few videos back and many posts that I did in June and July that had reference to the chronic illness challenge. I am up to number 14, meaning I got to do number 14 till number 30. It means a 30-day challenge I seem to have to take 3 months to do. It's bullshit. It's real bullshit. Anyway, I'm going to start doing them on here. I'll probably be redoing some of it. I'll probably be uploading some old videos, meaning that we're on Instagram, and clipping them here. I'm not sure. But I haven't forgotten about the chronic illness challenge. I've just been quite busy with other things. So, the amount of information I've already put out there has exposed quite a bit of what already is going on health-wise. So I don't feel so bad about taking too long, because I've detailed quite a bit in those videos. But when it comes to the long-term, what I plan to do on here, yes, I will get a lot more detail, because a minute-long video on Instagram is not doing justice for the several illnesses that I have, and several things I have come out of. So, stay tuned for that, and thank you for your support. If you're a new subscriber, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and do leave me a comment, and expect more videos. When I will post them, you're lucky to find out when they get posted. Want to stay in the notification button? There's this little tiny, like, bell-looking thing you can click when you subscribe to me. That will give you a notification of when I have a video. It will literally pop up, ding, wherever, your phone, whatever. Email, I think it goes to as well. Those notifications are good if you follow a lot of subscribers, just a heads up. But if you want to stay in the loop of MsChronicChronicles, Rachel Raw Truth shit, life, please hit the subscribe button and go to my About page and or click below on this video in the description box, please, and you will see all kinds of information where to follow me. And then from that, follow me. And we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for all your love, all your support. I think I've been underestimated too long from doctors and everybody. And you know, I'm going to get more and more aggressive about this. If it means I have to go to the fucking local news. I'm just so tired of fighting for resolve and getting nowhere. Tired of it. So, you guys have a good day. I'll probably be a lot more blonde the next time you see me. I've actually been letting it rest. I'm going to probably be going this white very soon. I'm almost thinking I'm just going to bleach it all out, because now the brown's coming through. I was initially going to do, like, leave the dark underneath. There's a possibility I may, like, take a few pieces down, bleach it all, and then let it be, and it'll just kind of highlight it. I don't know. We'll see. But, let me go so I can edit this video later when my head's not cracking into thousands of pieces. I love you, migraines. You're the shit. Oh, who saw the solar eclipse? Comment below. Where are you? Where was it? Did you love it? Did your eyes hurt? You shouldn't have looked into it. I have quite a bit of footage. I'm going to try to work on some videos because the lighting is way too bright and it's going to induce a headache. So we're not going to do that to you people. I'm going to work on that in the future. But nothing's in order. Nothing will stay in order. And Lola, Daisy, thank you for your fucking love. Thank you for being awesome and just being a humble person and actually fucking giving another YouTuber some love and respect. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, basically what happened was I've just found this vlogger recently. She talks about mental health. She talks about all kinds of stuff. She's got cool dogs. She's an amazing person in general. And if you don't see what I'm talking about, go check yourself. I put her YouTube and Instagram below. She's a very interesting person, but an awesome person, a very loving, real down-to-earth YouTuber. And I just think that it's all about networking and showcasing people that you just can see that they're here to be a positive role model in the community. I am not here to inflict a bunch of sadness and feel sorry for me moments. I don't want all that. I never have. That's why I don't vlog as often, is that I feel like I bitch. But when it comes to explaining things and being the person that I know needs to be out there, because there's unfortunately too many vloggers, I believe, and Daisy is not one of them. Let me just say that, okay? There are way too many vloggers out there who are almost hard to watch because they're so got a chip on their shoulder. That bothers me, and that makes me, like, turns me off from even YouTube, because I don't want to reflect that. I don't want to give an image that it's like, hey, my shit don't stink. No, my shit stinks. It stinks. It stinks. But, again, we're not fucking perfect people out there. There's not a single one. Not you, not your grandma, not your dad, not your mama. Nobody's perfect. We all have our own struggles, and that struggle is individual, and that struggle is unique to your circumstances and your life story. Here's my life story. So, again, it was really nice to be able to reach out to Daisy and her to actually respond. What had actually happened, I'll try to screenshot maybe a view of that question, what had happened. But basically, I deal with so much anxiety and being in pain that it's really hard for me to be able to put videos out. And she had said, record when you think you can and post what you can. Post it. Try. If you can't post it right away, fine. In so many words, that's what she said. And I agree with her. I have never done that. I have never really, like, made videos ahead of time and then edited them and then put them up. And I got to. Because I can't make videos and just put it up. It's too hard for me. I'm self-judging. The anxiety gets better of me. I got 59 seconds and then my camera's going to turn off. So, thank you guys for your love and support. Definitely check out Daisy Lola down below. I've linked her social media sites, and stay tuned for my next vlog, and subscribe, say hello if you're new, and if you're following me on YouTube and you just found me on Instagram or Twitter or wherever the fuck else you found me from, tell me how you found me and what's your experience with whatever health problems you might have. Speak to me. I love the communication. It's another thing I haven't really done and I really want to get better at. So say hi and stay tuned for my next vlog. I love you guys. This is a journey. You guys are on the ride. Thank you. Thank you guys. It's been a long 5 years. For real.